Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome to Let's Play Test Drive 5. Why does it say Test Driver 5? Test Drive 5 demo version. That came with the PC Authority Australian magazine cover disc from March 1999. So I already played the PlayStation 1 version a couple of months ago. So yeah, just interested to see if this runs even on DOSBox. I have a 3D card. What are you complaining about? Okay. Weird. Wonder if this actually supports Gravis gamepad. Maybe not. I think this is quite different compared to the PlayStation 1. Just gonna check my stream. So let's try 5. Yeah, I streamed that on June 22nd.
Too far behind, it's easy to catch. Oh, okay, it's...
Yeah, the first stage is like a city state. I don't like listening to my own voice on video. I sound so retarded always. Can I change these? If it's demo, okay, they cannot put more than 4 laps in order to lengthen the demo. Oh, it actually supports joypad. Oh, okay, it's like you have to rotate. All right. Quite low resolution metric system. Stereo, mono, stereo. No music because it's supposed to come from the CD. Okay. 2 cars only. I have a feeling that the game will crash at any second. Right. 150 HP. That's quite nice. My like secret dream is that I would like to try some supercar or sports car or formula car like Formula 3 or Formula Ford. Even once in my life. I think there are like some services like that you can like hire some sports car and go to a racing circuit for half an hour or an hour. You have to pay for it, of course, but I don't know if there's such service in Finland. It would be nice to like try some Ferrari or like Jaguar or Lamborghini or Porsche GT car in real life. Obviously, you have to be quite careful. You don't want to wreck the car, and there's probably like, if you wreck the car, you still have to pay a lot. It's not calibrated, it's turning left on its own. Yeah, it's very hard to say if this looks better than PlayStation 1 version because of the low resolution. Maybe if you play this on like PC and you have all kinds of upscaled settings on, maybe this looks alright. Yeah, compared to the like upscaled PS1 graphics, this is even worse, I think. But at least it's running well, on DOSBox. No in-car view, which was my complaint when I played the game, that the first test drive cars, having the in-car view of each car, having like individual interior. That was the point of the whole game almost. They really went to the lazy way to make these games, because they removed those interiors. If they had modeled all the interiors of the cars, I'm sure that this game would have received at least 10 points higher reviews. If you do things in a half-assed way, no one's gonna be interested in your product. Okay, that the same thing applies to me as well. I do things in a half-assed way, but I'm not selling a product. People always complain that I like save scumming and using rewind and not playing the games properly, but I'm not trying to. I haven't monetized my channel, so I can do whatever I want. I don't have to please anyone. And, I have suffered 20 years, for my life. First NES, then Super NES, and then N64 and GameCube, and then those games and their NES difficulties. So I've suffered enough with difficult games and games you have to memorize. So nowadays, when you can use save states, I'm more than happy to use them, so I don't have to replay the same levels over and over again and die and get game over and never never beat the game. And that's what usually happened, you know. Many games I never managed to beat. Like I never beat Super Mario Bros. 1 or Super Mario Bros. 3. I never beat Tiny Toon Adventures. I didn't beat Donkey Kong Country 2 with the good secret ending. Oh, jeez, that was unfortunate. So yeah, thanks to the save states and rewind, I can finally beat some games I never had patience or skills to beat the old days. I'm gonna check if I can ramp up the graphics a little bit. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm feeling that this will run in 5 frames per second. And obviously, yeah, I think this is now better than PlayStation 1, but the performance is taking a hit again. Yeah, obviously with PlayStation 1 emulator, when you have a texture warping corrected and upscaled, I think it actually looks better than this even. But yeah, I think many of these like old arcade racer games, they are not really worth playing these days. Maybe apart from, you know, Mario Kart, of course, and then Beetle Racing. I think that still holds up today. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Maybe Gran Turismo games as well, for those who like to see real cars. But yeah, like many of these like Test Strike games, they don't really hold up these days, and Need for Speed games as well. I think Burnout games still hold up today, but obviously they were already like 5th or 6th generation games, so it's these like early 3D games, they suffer with suffer from poor graphics and very arcade styled controls and physics. And the sound and graphics are bad as well, so there's no really reason to play this game anymore. Hydro Thunder, that's another game that still holds up today. It's fun, and say F-Zero GX, maybe F-Zero X as well. You know, I'm a retro maniac, so I like old games, whether they are bad or good. I just get the satisfaction to finally play games that, you know, I couldn't afford back in the 90s. because I didn't have the console or the system. So it's nice to play these old games and old demos, even though if I had played these when they came out, you know, in 1998, probably would have enjoyed them more as a kid. With, you know, the child's enthusiasm, I would have probably thought that this is the best thing ever. So obviously I cannot get the same joy nowadays than I would have gotten had I played these as a kid. Oh shit. What is that? 1. Again? What happened? I feel like that's like the end of the demo, because once again it stopped there. But anyway, that was Test Drive 5 demo for PC. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.